This is Mike Kavanaugh with Hero News and HIVHero.org, and I'm with our Broadway hero for April, Marshal Kennedy Carolin. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You are just kind of stunning.
That's sweet. Thank you.
So tell me, where are you from?
I'm from Orange County, California.
How did you get to New York?
After school, I transitioned into Vegas, actually, first. I worked there for 2 years, and then right after that, I came here. So I've been here for like 3 years now.
Really? Okay, so let's talk about Sin City. What happened there?
Well, I did Mamma Mia there for 2 years and learned a lot. It was my first job out of school, so it was definitely a learning experience. I probably got into too much trouble in Sin City, but it was fun, and I was young, so
Well, you know what they say, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I've been in Vegas, and there's been plenty of trouble there, let me just tell you. So you were in musical theater there, obviously. So how did you get your start in the business?
My high school senior year, I quit all sports because I like to sing and dance. So I auditioned for How to Succeed in Business and played Bud Frump. And then from then on, I wanted to major in it. So I went to school for it, and yeah, I fell in love with it.
That's really awesome. Was your dad really happy about that?
He actually was. I have 2 older brothers, so he had like all of that, taken care of already. So it was covered. Thank God. Yeah.
When I appears not so clear, if I was in the spirit or out of flesh and blood, but I'm alive, I'm so alive, I can see through the world with my open eyes. I'm alive, and
So Marshall, you got your Broadway debut in Hair after going on a whirlwind tour. Tell us about it.
It was so fun. We were in, oh gosh, what city? I think it was Chicago when the producers came and told us that we were going back to Broadway, which was so exciting, and my Broadway debut, and I love that show so much. It's one of those shows that I feel like I could still be doing, and it would still be fun every night. But yeah, it was definitely a dream come true to get that news.
And did you like getting naked on stage?
I actually loved it. It was one of my favorite parts of the show. The first time I did it, I was terrified, of course. But then after that, you're hot and sweating, and the best thing to do is take off your clothes on stage and sing, and it was so freeing. It's such a freeing feeling. So
Did you get a bunch of Facebook and Extreme fans from that? Stalkers?
Maybe. I don't know. I got some. There was some comments sometimes, but yeah, nothing too crass, which is good.
Well, I'm really sorry I missed that show, because just seeing him naked would have been worth the price of admittance to me.
it seeps into my soul. Jesus, the deep I feel all alone. Later on, you could spend some time with me if you want to.
So Marshall, I read on your resume that you played Tommy in Tommy. How exciting was that?
Yeah, it was so fun. I did it at this theater called Revision in Asbury Park, New Jersey, which is so close. And it was this abandoned carousel house on the beach that we kind of like inhabited and created this weird, funky, dark show. And it was really amazing. Just to sing rock and roll, where Bruce Springsteen was originated or where he got famous from. And it was an incredible summer.
Later on, you can spend some time with me if you want to.
So Marshall, we live in the greatest city in the world. I love my plant. We live in the greatest city in the world. What crazy story can you tell that's the strangest thing that ever happened to you in New York?
The first week I moved here, I got hit by a cab, and like really got hit by a cab. My hands were in my pockets, walking, and I had the green light, and a cab just came out of nowhere, and I didn't even have time to put my arms out of my pocket. So I went up on the car, rolled off of it, and every time I tell this story, I think the funniest thing about it is that I wasn't scared or hurt. I was embarrassed. Like, I don't know why I was embarrassed. Like, I'm the one on the ground, but It was so weird.
That's awesome. Did you buy an apartment with the lawsuit money?
No, he offered me a free cab ride home, and I was like, I don't want to get in that car. I'm good. You're gonna hit somebody else.
Marshall, you're so nice. You don't know anything about New York. You're so green. It's It's Sioux City. You were in Sin City. This is Sioux City, baby.
Now I need you more than ever. I need you more than ever now.
Okay, Marshall, I know you're a performer, so there's got to be so many things quirky about you. What is quirky about you?
I'm really, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of just a goofball. Like, I think I'm really shy once I first meet someone, but then I'm really the biggest nerd. Like, like the biggest nerd. I'm obsessed with horror movies, with science fiction, everything.
Oh my God, Evil Dead, the new movie's coming.
It looks so good.
So psyched about this. Okay, so we're gonna go see that together.
Done. Done.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a bunch of the Broadway heroes together. We're gonna go to see this movie, and then I'm gonna cook dinner. What do you think?
Perfect. Okay. I love that.
All right. I love horror movies. I love Star Trek. I'm the biggest geek. Please. It's so normal. Just so you know. It's not nerdy at all. It's fabulous. It's like the new jock. So Marshall, this year is Broadway Bares 23 coming up. Our good friend Jerry Mitchell, who's the creator of Broadway Bares, was just awarded a great award by Cyndi Lauper at Jeffrey Fashion Cares. So we hear a little rumor that you're interested in doing Broadway Bares.
I am actually. I've never done it. All my friends have done it every year, and I've always been too shy or out of town. But this year I think I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, so shy. He just took off his clothes every friggin' day on Broadway, on a major Broadway stage. But, you know, well, then you'll be comfortable. But this time they'll be touching you and putting dollars everywhere. How do you feel about that?
This is a different story here, but I think it'll be really fun. And the pictures always look amazing, and the videos are such a great cause. So, yeah.
Okay, so look for Marshall at Broadway Bares. And this time I want you to bring 5s, 10s, 20s, and 50s. No singles are going in this basket.
I don't take singles.
So, Marshall, do you do any stupid people tricks?
Stupid people tricks. Yeah. I can squirt water like 15 feet with my hand.
Okay, we're going to set that up right now. We're back and we have our setup. So here we are with Marshall's stupid people trick. It sounds very erotic.
It does. I feel like this is pressure. I usually do it in a jacuzzi, so let's see if this is actually going to work.
Go ahead. It's water. Okay, that was absolutely fantastic. Okay, Marshall, now is my favorite part of the interview. This is either or, so I want you to answer these questions as quickly as possible, and hopefully I won't hit you in the face because I have to read. Okay, ready? Older men or younger men?
Older.
Brains or beauty?
Brains.
Liar. Beer or cocktail?
Beer.
Working out or relaxing?
Working out.
Blonde or brunette?
Brunette.
Lights on or in the dark for sex?
Lights on.
Taller men or shorter men?
Shorter.
Adventure or romantic on a date?
Adventure.
Beer or cocktail?
Beer.
Club or brunch with friends?
Brunch with friends.
Nakeds or PJs in bed?
Naked.
Excellent. As it should be with all these beautiful Broadway heroes. Now, let's just think about that.
Off in the night, walking me up, I'm on to see. Waging wars to shake the world without me. I hope it's gonna make you notice.
So, Marshall, as you know, we're a site for newly diagnosed and people living with HIV, but there's a lot of people out there that are afraid to get tested. Mm-hmm. What is your message about being safe and the importance of knowing?
I mean, it's huge, especially for, a young person, it's so easy to get tested now, especially in New York. There's so many clinics everywhere for free. And even not in New York, you know, you can go to your local Planned Parenthood, or there's always ways, and you have to know. You have to know your status. And there's even at-home clinic or tests now, I think.
Yes, this is a new thing. You can actually get home tests. So if you're embarrassed to go, you can order them online. Actually, you don't even have to go to the drugstore. But my advice is, if you start dating someone, you should go and get tested together, because knowledge is power. And our slogan is "Condoms are hot." Do you think condoms are hot?
Absolutely.
Say it.
Yeah, condoms are hot.
All right, you heard it from Marshall. Condoms are hot. Please wrap it up.
I'm living in my home, I'm not the guy you take home. I keep dancing on my
So Marshall, after this interview, I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to know a lot more about you. So where can they find out more about you?
You could find me on Facebook if you want. I add everybody. I also have a YouTube channel that I put a lot of performances from concerts, and we used to have be-ins during hair, which was supporting Broadway Impact, marriage equality. So there's a ton of stuff from our hair cast singing, and it's got a lot of good music and live tunes. So check it out.
I want to thank you so much for being our Broadway Hero of the Month. This is April. It's my birthday month, and I'm going to be blah, blah, blah. This is where you say you look great for your age.
You look fantastic for your
I know, right? So anyway, thank you for being our Spring Broadway Hero of the Month, and I'm sure your career is just going to go up and up and up. You're a great guy, and thank you for all you do in the community.
Thank you so much. It's so fun. Thanks, guys.